Welcome everybody back to boostinmotion, guys, and today in this video I want to give you guys the myths and truths about lower downpipes for the Q50, Q60. Hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to boostinmotion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. So guys, welcome back. So I've been in the community for a while, and some of you guys who watch my channel still get confused with this lower downpipe issue. So I want to be able to make this video on what are some of the myths and truths about lower downpipes, so you guys can navigate on what to do. All right, so number one, before I get into it, guys, go add me at boostinmotion on IG. A lot of you guys watch the channel and comment below in the comments, and I really don't get a lot of time to go to the comments and answer it. So this is why I made the boostinmotion on IG, so you guys can contact me. Also boostinmotion on Facebook, so you guys can contact me there to talk to me, and boostinmotion on gmail.com. You see, it's a little easier. I love that you guys comment. I want you guys to still do that, but if you guys want to talk to me and say what's up, that's who you guys hit me up at. Anyways, let's go. So here, I'll talk about some of the myths. Let's just go right into it. Number one, a lot of people ask, Boost, if I get lower downpipes for my Q50, Q60, VR30, will I get any check engine lights? And no, you should not get any check engine lights. This is as per AMS, Zero Motorsports, Concept Z, Fast Intentions, a lot of other companies that are out there. Reason being is, our cars come with two catalytic converters. You have an upper one and a lower one. This is the cathode material that burns up a lot of the carbonates and the exhaust to make sure the car is the CO that's being released from the exhaust isn't as toxic, right? So because we still have the upper cats, the car just makes slight corrections when you remove the lower cats, which is a lower downpipe. So you still have cathode material for the upper pipe, but you have no cats for the lower downpipe, and you should not run into any check engine light. If you do run into any check engine light, either one, you might have damaged the oxygen sensor. Two, there might be an exhaust leak. Three, it could be depending on the fuel, the amount of gas that you use. I realize that has been a thing for some people. And four, I really don't have a four. Those are the real three reasons I would know. Outside of that, I wouldn't understand why you should run into any check engine lights as per those different manufacturers of these lower downpipes. Also, on my own car, I ran mega lower downpipes for about almost a year and a half, 2 years, with just a JB4, which is just a boost controller, and no check engine light. Two, if I get lower downpipes boost, will I pass smog? Depending on your state, a lot of you guys keep forgetting. Some states are more lenient when it comes to emissions. So California, I believe they do the visual and the sniff test, and some of you guys may not pass smog because you have that, and it's a visual test. You're not supposed to remove your cathode material or catalytic converters. So in California and some of those states where they do that visual inspection, I tell you guys, be very careful with that, or remove the lower downpipe and put the stock ones back on. Take your inspection test and then put them back on after that. I recommend doing that. In New York State, most of the places, they're not putting the cars on lift. They just want to make sure you have no check engine light, which means that the cathode material of catalytic converter test is passed, which is pretty much all the emitters are okay, and you're good to go, especially no tint too. So it all depends on what state. Just look up your state's emission laws and regulations and work your way around that. Three, boost. With the lower downpipes, will I lose my warranty? I've said this in videos, and I'm gonna say it again. I have some people in Fender who watches me right now. Guys, if you're gonna replace a part on the car and something bad happens, catastrophic, turbos went bad, motor went bad, transmission went bad, or you just go there for regular maintenance, it is all up to that service tech to notarize what he sees on your car. So if you come in there with blow valves, lower downpipes, CATBACK, exhaust, just for an oil change, don't expect them not to notarize some of this stuff, because they can. It's all up to do in their discretion. So what would happen is they'll notarize it, and let's say 6 months later you run into a drastic issue with your car. They already notarized it, even though you took off all the parts to try to, I don't want to say scam them, but be fraudulent in the way that you tried to handle this claim. So my recommendation is, guys, if it ever is a very serious issue where you know you have warranty and you know you've never been there since you put the parts on, I'm gonna say it on video, take it off. Take it off. Because you don't want to come home to your partner with the used condom on. Do you? Do you? Exactly. So take it off. But what I will sit there and say in this community, remember guys, some of you guys got 2016 Q50s. It's 2021. Come on, man. Commit to your purchase. You're modifying the car. Things are going to break. Commit to it. Just don't be stupid and don't get caught out here with your pants down, all right? Thank you. Another question I get asked is, Boost, I want to go with this cheaper, more affordable lower downpipe, but I'd rather go spend the extra money on the most expensive downpipe. Will it be better because it's more expensive? And no, it will not be. These, I'm gonna sit there and say it, it's still just pipe. At the end of the day, and I know some of you guys don't like what I'm gonna sit there and say, what I'm gonna apply here. Yes, depending on the manufacturer of the lower downpipe, fitment may not be the best. But with something similar that's been pretty much copied from these specific computers on how to cut the metal and laser print and everything like that, they're just as good. I'm gonna throw it out there. AMS lower down pipes are just as good as Megan lower down pipes. Literally. They're literally the same. Like literally the same. They use the same steel. So what's the point of you spending double the amount, almost triple the amount of the money for a pipe because it just comes from a specific brand? It doesn't make sense. I'd rather you guys save the money and put that money into other parts, components and parts. And that moves on to the second part. I would say another part of this. Because I went with the more expensive brand, is it going to have more power? No, once again, it's the same exact mock-up of pipe with 2 flanges and mandrel pipe. That's it. You're not spending any extra money. Some people will sit there and write in the comments, but it comes with a bracket. Yes, I understand that. Some low down pipes don't come with a bracket that bolts to like an undercarriage bracket point. I get it. But the motor's still going to twist regardless. So it doesn't matter. The motor's still going to twist. All the twisting force is still in a YPIPE with, guess what? The flex pipe. It is what it is. But that's just my opinion. I'm just some random dude from YouTube. Another thing is, people have asked me, will the more expensive pipe give you a better noise? Once again, it's the same mock-up pipe, so the noises really won't change. It's still gonna be the same. That's it. So that's pretty much my drawing points. I really don't have anything else much more to talk about when it comes to some of the common questions that just asked about lower down pipes. That's pretty much it. I will throw this one as a bonus. People have asked me, or have done, they've already installed lower down pipes on their car with their exhaust that they choose to go with, because you guys can choose any CATBACK exhaust you want. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not gonna make a CATBACK exhaust video because I can't. That's, to me, that's all depending on how your ears sound. That's really it. But people have asked, well, I've already got tuned on lower down pipes, should I go with an upper down pipe? At that point, if you guys want to go with an upper down pipe on top of your lower down pipe, understand this: you will have to be retuned if you're tuned. And if you're not tuned, let's say on stock tune, or if you have a boost controller such as a JB4, you're gonna run into check engine lights, or you should run into check engine lights, because now you remove all that catalytic converter material, all that material, and it's pretty much just straight pipe, straight down pipe. You're completely catless. So remember, now you're not breaking up all those backup of carbons from the exhaust, so it's gonna smell really bad. Also on top of that, it's gonna be a lot louder, and then you're gonna run into check engine lights, which you're gonna need to be tune that out. There's also oxygen sensor spacers or O2 simulators out there to push the oxygen sensor spacer out of the stream of the gas. Just look those up on YouTube and Google and see if you can find this on eBay. They do make a lot of them, and most of them are universal. And that could be a way to mitigate the check engine lights. But outside of that, that's pretty much it. So guys, I'm gonna bring close to this video. I really hope that I answered some questions for some of you guys. I've never really thought about making a video like this, but I guess this will answer a lot of you guys' questions. I hope I gave you guys some information that really helps you make a better solidified decision on what you want to go with. And That's necessarily just it. Wait, no, I want to throw a bonus into there. People have asked, with your lower downpipes, should you exhaust wrap it or ceramic coated it? From talking to different people in the exhaust market, you shouldn't wrap any of your exhaust, because when you put that material on and it gets wet, now you're going to keep the water in that material, in that area, and sooner or later it's going to start to oxidize and or rust and break down some of the welds over time. I guess this happens over time depending on the type of metal it is, so you should not put exhaust wrap. But outside of that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. If you guys want to contact me, boostinmotion on IG, Facebook, and boostinmotion on gmail.com. Thank you guys, appreciate it. You have a good day. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys, love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some boostinmotion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.